everybody. Happy Thursday to all across the Delaware Valley. March the 28th. And I bid you guys a warm and heartfelt hello. It is the Anthony Gargano Show. I'm the man. I missed you guys immensely, incredibly. You have no idea. We're brought to you by TrueMark Financial Credit Union. And we got lots to do for today. But I really wanted to start, and we'll get into the Sixers and the Phillies and the postponement till tomorrow and everything else. Got a bunch of guests, old friends that are going to join us, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys. But I kind of wanted to start, and I always would do my opening monologue, and this will be no different. Last night I'm watching the Sixers game, then it dawned on me the amount of nights that I spent just doing this, right? Like watching games, right? When you hit 50, it becomes just this countless endeavors, right? Like we're always watching games, and whether it's the Sixers, the Phillies now beginning tomorrow due to the damn rain, the Flyers, the Birds, the players and games are just stored somewhere in the recesses of my brain. Maxie, our beloved Maximus, he could be Andrew Toney or he could be AI. And the joy I get remains unchanged. And I presume it's the same for you guys. It's what I referenced during the opening of the show about who we are, right? But I guess on this day, which honestly, man, it means a lot. I missed it, man, a lot. I'm just thankful for this anchor in life. Anchors, well, they help center us. They are a constant, something to cling to during the rough waters of life. They begin with our family and friends, but sports, for me, for us, it's one of them, right? I've said it for a while now, and I've referenced it on past shows. Sports builds churches. I've talked about violent crime dropping in the city during great runs by the Eagles and the Phillies. Just as important is that feeling you get when you connect with your neighbor in the morning at Wawa, right? We go to our Wawa, we get our coffee, and we're talking about the game, or we're talking about whatever is going on. Like that connection, it means something. It's part of us. And look, that's going to be the spirit of my new show and this network, PHLY. That's what it's supposed to be about. We're here to cover our teams from all angles. Look, we got some incredible journalists, insiders, Derek Bodner, Kyle Neubeck, Zach Berman, Bo Wolf, Renee Washington, Charlie O'Connor, Rich Hoffman. We have amazing personalities like the lovable Bill Matz on the Flyers, my two dear friends, Devon Givens and Jamie Lynch, who are going to be stopping by a little bit later on. And we hope you've enjoyed what PHLY has brought to you guys so far. We're doing all kinds of stuff. We're growing, going to be adding new people in the future. But the idea is to share the journey with all of you, right? From an insider perspective and as a companion who shares our passion, which is sports. And this show just merely is an extension of that. And the format is going to allow for different and a kind of creative sort of content. It's a blank canvas, and I hope we're going to fill it with an array of color that will dip into Philadelphia culture as well as sports. I left the Fanatic, and I want to talk to you about this. I left the Fanatic for two reasons. In full disclosure, you guys know I got a family. My wife, Tamara, my two boys, Ant and Massimo, and I got scared, right? Like, I need runway. We know that digital's the future. And, truthfully, the state of media companies is a little scary. The tech has changed the landscape so drastically. Resources and revenue are scarce. When I first started years ago, because I'm now old, I started in newspapers and I worked in New York. And I remember traveling the world covering stories. I mean, our budget at the New York Post was ridiculous. And I would go to Monday night games and Sunday games. And I did a college game of the week. And I wrote a 5,000-word piece. And I did NCAA tournaments and World Series and NBA Finals and Stanley Cups and all that stuff. And I loved every second of it. That changed. It's just not fiscally possible anymore. So printing plants and signals, they're a tough haul. The internet now is boundless. And listen, I want to make this clear, and this is true. I'm rooting for radio. I'm rooting for newspapers, rooting for television. I have countless relationships, close people I love. They work at WIP. They work at 97.5 The Fanatic. They work at the Inquirer. They work at Comcast Sportsnet. They work at Fox 29, all the local stations, NBC 10, ABC, Channel 6. I love these people, right? I want them to succeed. I want them to thrive. I want them to feed their families. Here at PHLY, we're meant to be an addition to the marketplace. We're here just to fill a niche that's sort of a hybrid network. The other reason I left was I'm a little goofy and I like to satisfy my creative mind. So if I want to talk to Baldy or Legs or bless his heart, Charlie, for 45 minutes, I can do that. I can go to Nick Sirianni's office, sit down, do a profile. I could drink wine with Larry Anderson, go hang with Larry Boa, right? Flip on a camera and run it during the show. It's what makes it like creative, and we can do whatever we want. And we're going to do all kinds of stuff. It's going to be fun. And if I want to go every day, it's going to be 9 to 11. But if I want to go till noon or whatever, we can do it. The Eagles are in the Super Bowl, whatever we want. The freedom, honestly, is liberating. And truthfully, a bit daunting. But it's going to be a blast. And just know that this whole thing is a work in progress. All right? It's an experiment. There's going to be many hiccups, many glitches. All right? So be careful to judge us right away because we're working through this sort of thing. But we're going to grow like you. One of the features that we're going to be adding soon is going to be phone calls. There might be video component to it, but I'll get to communicate with you guys. It's something that I fell in love with. One of the years I've been doing radio, since 2000. I started at WIP in 2000, and I love to write. That's my favorite thing. But the best thing about radio that I loved was the warmth that it provided. All right? Callers that I got to know, that I love. I mean, became like really good friends and family. I'm truthfully blessed to have met so many people during this career. And be honest with you, I wouldn't change it. I mean, we all have aspirations to go national and do whatever. And I still do a national show on Fox Sports Radio. But this is Philadelphia, and I love it here. I left New York to come back to Philly to work for the Inquirer. And I love talking about our sports. I love talking to our people. And that's kind of the soul of the show. So welcome to the Anthony Gargano Show. I got to introduce you to the team. All right. Now, my cohort, my new Chunis, and I'm very proud of him, Andrew, what he's done, is my man, John Zapata. JP. Hello, JP.
Good morning, cuz. Thank you for that. First off, that's an honor to be compared to the Chunis, but I am glad to be here. We're going to be here every day, Monday through Friday, talking to the beautiful people in Philadelphia, and it's an honor to be next to you.
Tell people about yourself.
Yeah, so the past couple of years, I've been doing social media content, digital content, like we're doing right now, all 5 for 5 PHLY Sports Talk, where we're gonna get back and forth with a lot, but from my perspective, I am a proud Latino. I am a proud Colombian American. So I'm here to represent for our Latinos in this beautiful city of Philadelphia. We have all different types of people in Philly, and I just want to embrace those people and show that light to them. But we're gonna have a lot of fun. Philadelphia sports are never fun, but the Anthony Gargano Show will be fun, and that's what we're gonna make sure to do every single day.
Yeah. JP, I love you. You're doing a great job.
Appreciate it.
Flyers and Union. I mean, you're killing it. You're going to love JP. He's a dynamite dude. And one of my producers, and you're going to love him. You could see him in the window. Put him in the window, all right, is Andrew Frazier. Yeah, I was with Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Wave. We were together during the Baldy Show, which will begin during closer to football season and training camp. And I love Andrew. Very, very talented. Overseeing everything is going to be Julia Hoff, who is an amazing talent. She's got great Philadelphia grit. She's got heart. She cares, and you're going to love her. So this is a team that we've assembled, and there's going to be all kinds of familiar faces.